Hello student. So let's see the muscles of the gluteal region. So the muscles of the gluteal region that is mostly help for the extension of the hip, and it is help to maintain the posture of the trunk and the hip joint into that the erect position. So there are 10 muscles are present into that the gluteal region. These 10 muscles are gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, then the piriformis, then the gemellus superior, gemellus inferior, obturator externus, obturator internus, then quadratus femoris, and last one, that is the tensor fascia lata. So these muscles are present into that the gluteal region. So let's see the details of these muscles. So that is the first muscle of the gluteal region, that is the gluteus maximus. So here you can see. So gluteus maximus, it is the large quadrangular powerful muscle which is present into that the posterior surface of the pelvis. So here you can see that is the pelvis, and this muscle is present on the posterior side. So let's see that is the origin. So origin, that is from the dorsal segment of the iliac crest. So here this one, then the posterior gluteal line, so this one, then the gluteal surface of the ilium, this one, and the aponeurosis of the erector spinae muscle, so here, then the dorsal surface of the sacrum, so here you can see that is the sacrum, then the side of the coccyx, so that is this one, then the sacrotuberous ligament, so here you can see that is the sacrotuberous ligament. So that is the origin of the gluteus maximus muscle. Then that is the insertion. So here you can see the insertion. This muscle, it is inserted into that the gluteal tuberosity. So here you can see that is the gluteal tuberosity is present, and maximum part that should be inserted into that the iliotibial tract. So this one. Then the nerve supply of that the gluteus maximus muscle, that is from the inferior gluteal nerve, which is originated from L5, S1 and S2. And then the action of this muscle. So it is the chief extensor muscle of the thigh at the hip joint. Then lateral rotation of the thigh, abduction of the thigh, and it should be again occurs the moment of that the hip joint on the posterior side, that means the extension of that the hip joint. Then next to it, that is the gluteus medius. So here you in this diagram you can see that is the gluteus medius muscle. So it is the fan shaped muscle, here you can see, which is present on the lateral surface of the pelvis and hip. So that is the origin of that is the gluteus medius. So that is the gluteal surface of the ilium between the anterior and the posterior gluteal line. So this one. Then the insertion. So that is it should be inserted on the greater trochanter of the femur. So here that is the greater trochanter. Then the nerve supply of the gluteus medius, that is the superior gluteal nerve, that means from L4, L5 and the S1. And the action of the gluteus medius, these are powerful abduction of the thigh. So that is the function of that the gluteus medius. Then the third muscle, that is the gluteus minimus. So here you can see gluteus minimus muscle. So that is the gluteus medius, and below to it, that is the gluteus minimus muscle is present. So gluteus minimus muscle, it is also the fan shaped muscle. Then the origin of the gluteus minimus muscle. So it should be originate from the gluteal surface of the ilium between anterior and inferior gluteal lines. Then that the insertion here. So it should be inserted greater trochanter of the femur. So here. Then the nerve supply, that is the superior gluteal nerve, that means from L4, L5 and the S1. And then the action of this muscle, that is it should be act as a powerful abduction of the thigh. So that is the gluteus minimus. After then let's see that is the piriformis. So this one. here. The piriformis muscle, it is originate from the pelvic region, and it should be originate from the pelvic surface of the middle three piece of the sacrum, and that is the upper margin of the greater sciatic notch. So here, that is the origin of the piriformis. Then the insertion. So that is the tendon of that the piriformis, it should be inserted on the apex of greater trochanter of the femur. So that is the apex, that is the greater trochanter, and this is the apex, this one. Then the nerve supply of this muscle, that is the ventral rami of S1 and S2, and the action of this muscle, that is the lateral rotator of the thigh. Then next muscle, that is the gemellus superior. So here you can see, that is the gemellus superior muscle. So this is the gemellus superior muscle. Here the green color tendon of the obturator internus you can see, and upper side, that is the small muscle is present, that is the gemellus superior. So it is the small muscle present the upper border of the tendon of the obturator internus muscle. So this one, and the origin of this muscle, that is the upper part of the lesser sciatic notch. So here you can see, that is the lesser sciatic notch, this one, and that should be present or originate from the upper part. Then the insertion of this muscle, that is on the medial surface of the greater trochanter of the femur. So here greater trochanter, and this is the medial surface. Then that is the nerve supply. Nerve supply, that is the nerve to the obturator internus, and that is originate from the L5, S1 and S2. And the action of this muscle, that is the lateral rotator of the thigh at the hip joint. So that is the function or the action of this muscle. Then the gemellus inferior. So here you can see, this is the gemellus inferior, this one. So it is also the small muscle which attach to the lower border of the tendon of the obturator internus. So here, that is the obturator internus, green color, and that is originate from the lower side of that the obturator internus. Then the origin of the gemellus inferior, that is the lower part of the lesser sciatic notch. So this is the lower part, and this is the lesser sciatic notch. Then the insertion, it is inserted same on the medial surface of the greater trochanter of the femur. Then the nerve supply of this muscle, that is nerve to quadratus femoris, that means the L4, L5 and the S1 spinal nerves. And the action of this muscle, that is the lateral rotator of the thigh of the hip joint. Then the obturator internus muscle. So here green color you can see, the obturator internus. So it is the fan shaped flattened belly which is present into that the pelvis. Then the origin of this muscle, so that is the pelvic surface of the obturator membrane, and the pelvic surface of the body of ischium, ischial tuberosity, and the ischiopubic rami, and the obturator fascia. Then the insertion of this muscle. So the muscle is inserted on the medial surface of the greater trochanter of the femur. So here same, medial surface of the greater trochanter of the femur. Then that is the nerve supply. So the nerve supply of the obturator internus, that is the nerve to that the obturator internus, that means the L5, S1 and the S2. And the action of this muscle, that is the lateral rotation of the thigh of the hip joint. Then the quadratus femoris. So the quadratus femoris, so here you can see this one, the quadratus femoris. So this muscle is quadrilateral in shape and present between the inferior gemellus and the adductor magnus. So here you can see that is the adductor magnus and this is the inferior gemellus muscle. So between this, that muscle is present, quadrilateral muscle. So that is the origin of this muscle. So here, that is, this muscle is originate from the upper part of the outer border of ischial tuberosity. So here, that is the ischial tuberosity is present, this one. Then the insertion, that is the quadrate tubercle present on the femur. So here, that is the quadrate tubercle present on the greater trochanter. Then that is the nerve supply. So the nerve supply now to the quadratus femoris, means that means the L4, L5 and the S1 spinal nerve. And the action is lateral rotator of the thigh of the hip joint. So that is the quadratus femoris. Then obturator externus. So the obturator externus muscle, it is, so this is the hip bone and anterior to it, it should be formed, that is the obturator foramen. So the obturator externus muscle, it is the triangular muscle which is present on the outer side of that the obturator foramen. Here in this foramen, that is the obturator membrane is attached and this muscle is attached to that the outside of that the obturator foramen. So let's see, that is the origin of the obturator externus muscle. So the origin is the outer surface of the obturator membrane. Then the insertion of this muscle, that is into the intertrochanteric fossa, which is present on the posterior side between the greater trochanter and the lesser trochanter. Then the nerve supply of that the obturator externus muscle, that is the posterior division of the obturator nerve. That means from the L2, L3 and L4 spinal nerve. And the action of this muscle, that is the lateral rotator of the thigh at the hip joint. Then last muscle, that is the tensor fascia lata. So the tensor fascia lata. So that should be present between that the gluteal region and the front of the thigh. So the origin of the tensor fascia lata, that is anterior 5 cm of the outer lip of the iliac crest. So this one. Then it should be inserted into that the iliotibial tract. So here you can see, that is the iliotibial tract, 3 to 5 centimeter below to the level of the greater trochanter. So here, that is the greater trochanter and below 3 to 5 centimeter, that the tensor fascia lata, it should be inserted. Then the nerve supply of the tensor fascia lata, that is the superior gluteal nerve, that means L4, L5 and the S1. And the action is the lateral rotator of the thigh at the hip joint, and also the abductor and the medial rotator of the thigh and an extensor of the knee joint. So that is the function of the tensor fascia lata. So that is the muscles of the gluteal region, that is gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, this one, then the gluteus minimus, then that is the obturator internus, inner to it, that is the obturator externus, the gemellus superior, gemellus inferior, quadratus femoris, and that is the tensor fascia lata. So these are the muscles of gluteal region.